With the latest release, ProCube 8, it's built on a 64-bit architecture. We've increased the memory ceiling to leverage up to 2 terabytes of RAM. We've increased the support for larger data volumes, which makes querying optimized. So you're able to zero suppress large volumes of data. In testing, we were able to return over 1 billion rows of information in under a minute. Now that's really revolutionized the way that we were able to do queries. With ProCube V8, we've introduced a new Windows interface called ProCube Management Studio. This has an Explorer interface with a tree browser. Users are able to connect and browse data from multiple servers simultaneously. We've adopted Microsoft's Ribbon functionality to really give you access to those product features and functions very quickly. We have a tabbed interface for opening up multiple slices or views of data, and we're able to support large data sets, far more than what Microsoft Excel and their latest releases support. All right, here we are within the ProCube Management Studio. That's an interface that is with version 8. We can see on the left-hand side, it's an Explorer style look and feel. If I select my server and the database, I can see the different cubes I have available. In this case, I have finance, sales. Within sales, I can see the dimensions and slices, and then I have product forecast scenarios. Over here on the right-hand side, it's a multi-tab pane. I can double-click on another view or another slice, get the calculation. I'm also able to drag and to see multiple slices at the same time. Now, as this interface allows me to connect to multiple databases, I can be viewing data from different data sources at the same time within this viewer. And we'll go ahead and drag that back over there. Up at the top here on the toolbar, you can see that ProCube Management Studio adopts the Microsoft Ribbon to access your features and product functions quickly based on where you are within the application. So when I'm in the slice or view of data, I have access to all those functions up here. Let's take a look at changing this view using drag and drop. So I can take sales territory, drag that up to page, and bring my products down, recalculate that. So now I'm getting a product-centric view. One of the things that we hear a number of customers want, the ability is not only looking at one dimension per rows or columns, but looking at multiple. So let's say we want to drag sales territory down, and let's continue on. Let's drag month as well. Let's drag that down, and let's put year on top of that as well. So now we have 4 dimensions stacked, and we can go ahead and calculate that and see the results come back in a few seconds. So with the results back, by default you can see here that we have a new function accessible on the ribbon called hide zeros. So that's turned on by default to really allow you to focus in on areas that actually have data and filter out all the zero results. We also have a new function to turn on and off grid numbers, so we'll go ahead and show that. And we can just see, just based on this sample database and cube, stacking 4 dimensions, that with the data results, we're able to bring back very quickly 150,000 records in a matter of seconds. And if I go ahead and say show zeros, it actually is a lot more. And as I scroll down, one of the things that we do in version 8 is not only is it faster, but we're also bringing all the data down to the client at once. So when you scroll down, you're able to see that very quickly. So here we have over close to 600,000 records that we brought back in a few seconds. Another function up here that we have you may find useful I can increase, I can zoom in, zoom out. And though it may be difficult to read here, but when you're trying to search for data, this may come in handy when you're looking at working with large data volumes.